Do you want to add a countdown timer to your website for Black Friday or Cyber Monday? Well, keep watching. In this tutorial, you'll create a countdown timer opt-in on your website, and we'll focus on creating a Black Friday campaign. But don't worry, this timer will work for any time-based event for your website. Are you ready? Let's get started. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and head over to your opt-in monster dashboard, and we want to create a new campaign. Our countdown timer works with any of our campaign types, but for this video, we'll concentrate on a Lightbox pop-up. So I'll click on Lightbox pop-up, and scrolling down, we want to use the Black Friday template. Let's give it a memorable name, and let's start building it. Under campaign website, let's make sure that we have a website address for it. If you don't have one in the dropdown, you can click Add New Website here. The image on this template is the Black Friday Super Sale, and if you want to modify it or remove it, then you'll want to have an image that is 350 by 166. Since this is a Black Friday countdown timer, I want to keep that. And you can click on any of this area to change it as you want. We're going to do a coupon, so we want to say that. Receive a 20% coupon immediately. Over here, you can change the email placeholder. And then if you click on the opt-in button, you can change the text for the opt-in button as well. Next thing we want to do is work on the countdown timer itself. So you'll want to go to the opt-in, and let's scroll all the way down. We're looking for the countdown settings. We'll want to show a static countdown timer here. And the difference between the static and the dynamic is that a static countdown timer will show the same countdown for all users, whereas a dynamic, you can set up a specific countdown for each visitor. So we'll choose static here. Since this is a Black Friday Super Sale, I want to go ahead and let it run through to that Saturday. So I'm going to click on the 25th. So we can click Done. And now you see that this will be the countdown in time and date. All right, now that we have the countdown done, let's head over to the display rules because we want to show when to show the countdown timer. You'll notice that after X seconds is selected, and that's by default. So if you don't put any display rule settings on here, this will always be on, and it'll show after 5 seconds. I'm going to inactivate that and close this out because we're going to choose the exit intent. And that's when someone goes to leave your site like that, it will pop up. So let's set that to active. And right here, you can set the sensitivity, and that's how close do they get to the edge before this comes on. Medium is a good setting for us. Okay, that looks good, so we'll close that out. Since this is a timed opt-in, under when should it be shown, we need to come down here and base it on the visitor's date or time. So let's make that active. Since this is a Black Friday timer, we want to show this in between the Wednesday before Thanksgiving and the Saturday after. So we'll set that up here. So for this condition, we want to set this where the current date is on or after that Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So we'll do November 22nd. And then we want to set up our second condition to say that when the current date is on or before that Saturday. So that means once Sunday hits, this pop-up will no longer show. Now that we've set up the display rules, we need to go ahead and integrate this with our email provider. If you don't have an integration set up, you can choose from the list. We integrate with many of the major ones as you see here. Okay, once we've added all of the integrations and the display rules, and then we also want to publish it. So let's click on the paused area, and we want to set it to active. We have our site set up, and now it's ready to go. The final thing we need to do is head over to our website so that we can make sure that that's working on our website. I am working with WordPress, so I'll log in to my WordPress dashboard. From there, I'll go down to my opt-in monster tab, and I need to refresh the campaigns. And you see my Black Friday one is coming over as disabled, so we need to set it up for it to go live. If you want it to go on every single page of your website, we can just click Go Live. Or if you want to edit the output settings and change where people see this, you can click on the advanced settings and you can make it more granular here. For this campaign, I want it to go live all throughout my site. So let's go back to overview and click Go Live. And now when someone's on my site and they go to leave, they will see the countdown timer.
If you have any questions, please look through our helpful documentation. For further assistance, you can submit a support ticket, and we would be more than happy to help.